Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about my song of the month. And now we are in March, and for this month I have chosen 1985, made by Wings in 1973. It was released on the Band on the Run album, and it was written by Paul McCartney and Linda McCartney. And Paul McCartney talked about the inspiration for the song. He says the idea behind the song is that this is a relationship that was always meant to be. No one in the distant future is ever going to get my attention because I've got you. And this is kind of an interesting song, I think, because it feels so modern. You know, even though it was made in the 70s, I think the sound, the quality of the sound, could be listened to even in the future, because it is very futuristic. I think this is my favorite Wings song because I think it's a bit different than the usual Wings music. It's really almost like a party sound. You know, it has that bombastic and rhythmic tune. You know, it goes to do 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 do, and I really love how it goes through different tempos. Suddenly it goes very much up, and then it slows down, and then it has that incredible finish in the end. You know, the outro where the soundscape just becomes so dynamic. You know what I mean if you have listened to the song. I think it's one of the best endings to any songs. And I'm of course a very huge fan of Paul McCartney. My dad was is a huge Beatles fan, and he introduced me to Beatles when I was a child. And I love the Beatles also, but it was primarily Paul McCartney I became a huge fan of. He has an outstanding way of making melodies. I don't know how he does, and I think this is one of his most original sound that he has created. I have always been very captivated by sounds, not only in music but also in real life and in movies also. I think sound can do something that is hypnotic, and I think this has an hypnotic feeling to it. Although it's very it has a lot of energy to it, it still feels like you are transported into another world. And I think the sound is better than the lyrics, but I do think that the lyrics is simple but effective. So it's a song I would highly recommend if you have never listened to it. But let me know in the comments what you think of 1985, if you know the song. And I hope you will all have a very nice day. Bye.